Hi there, everybody. How are y'all? I hope you're well. I tell you what, my mother could look at something and say, I'd say, oh, Mother, I would love, I would see something, I'd say, oh, I'd love to have that. Oh, that costs too much money, I'll just make it. That's what she would do. She could make anything. And if she saw this, she would say, oh, I can do that. And I thought I could do that. But let me tell you, this has been quite the challenge. This is I call it a trivet. It's what I would use it for. And it's bottle caps. And you just cover it. Well, that sounds simple enough, doesn't it? But I want you to know, it has not been that simple. I've tried several different sizes. One was too small. One was, it works. And I think I tried 3 different things. And I've wasted a lot of fabric trying to figure this out. Because if you'll notice, that one's got a little hole. That one's got a hole. But most of hers are very tight and joined. And there isn't a hole. But she's got maybe half of them. Well, I wanted to get them like the ones that don't have a hole. I can't. I have tried. I know that sounds simple. But apparently, see, my bottle caps are much bigger than hers. See the difference? And and not knowing what size she cut hers, but these, if I put them down on my cutting mat, these are about an inch in diameter. So I chose the first time. I just thought I'd use this. This was just a price tag that I had made for my business. And I put it down on the board, and it's just almost 2.5 inches. And I thought, well, that will be plenty big, but it needs to be a tad bigger. So I got this, see the difference? And I thought that looks like that would be about right. So that is a 2.5 inch finished yo-yo. 2.5 inch finished. And what they mean by finished is after you have cut, I put my 2.5 inch down on a piece of fabric. And then I cut it out. Well, the 2.5, this cutting this out right on this line is not, but it makes the hole a lot too big. So I tried a 3 inch finished yo-yo. That was way too big. So then I did the 2.5, did this one, did a 3 inch. Well, this is what I finally came up with that works is the best I can come up with. I drew the 2.5 inch on my fabric, but I am going to trim, as eighth of an inch at least, bigger. If I had more fabric, I'd cut just a tiny bit more, but I'm just cutting just a bare 1/8 of an inch probably around. And the reason is you're going to fold this fabric over when you sew your yo-yo. Just 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch. Because some of mine that I have made already have just they're not folded over. And it's just the raw fabric. And I didn't like it because, see, I cut about that much off. Now I'm going to put the camera down much closer here in just a minute, but I'm just showing you. I've trimmed this out now and cut it that much bigger, just 1/8 of an inch. And then you just fold it over. You take your needle and thread, which I don't have one threaded yet, and you have to use a very heavy thread. I used a quilting thread, number 30, because my other threads, just regular old cotton threads, I tried I don't know how many of them, and none of them are strong enough. You break them when you're trying to pull up that yo-yo. So I recommend a good quilting thread of a number 30. And then you just fold it over, maybe that much. Just bare minimum, and then you just go all the way around with a running stitch. And when I say running stitch, I just mean in and out, in and out, and in and out. All right, now I'm going to put the camera down so you can really see what I'm talking about. But the next time I look at something and say, oh, I can do that, I might think twice about it, because this has really been a challenge. I watched YouTube and Pinterest. I looked for everything on making these trivets, and I did find videos on them. And every one of them said it does not gather up and close that hole. So you just whip in and out and tighten it up. I didn't like the looks of it. I tried to match my thread and, to match it, but I just didn't like the looks of whipping all that down. So I'll show you that. So let me move the camera. Okay, guys, let's look a close look now at what we're trying to achieve. You'll see that she has holes in hers, but some of them she doesn't. Well, I like the looks of the ones that don't have the holes, and that's what I was trying to do. Can't do it. They all end up with this little small hole. There's just not anything I can do about it. I've tried all week long to make them, so I've decided it is what it is. Here's a look at the back, just as cute as it can be. And just think, one of these, all your little scraps and your little bottle caps, this cost you maybe $2, maybe, to make. So I wanted to make them for Christmas gifts. Well, these are mine. Let me show you 2 or 3 of them. I have 13 of them made. I have a long ways to go. But I'm making them in black and white and grays. And these are mine. Some of them are better than others, that's for sure, and some of them have a pretty big hole. But I've just decided it is what it is. I just don't know, what to do. So, like I said, a 2.5 inch finished, which means your yo-yo is turned over this much. That's how much. I have a running stitch all the way around the edges, all the way around on the inside here. And now this is my starting thread, and this is my ending thread, right here close together. And keep that pulled up, that starting thread, because that's going to help you tremendously. When you pull up just from this side, your yo-yos are always kind of lopsided because they don't gather up at the end like they should. So I have figured out that if I pull on both of these, I can get a pretty uniform pull on them. Now I'm going to use a glue stick, and I'm going to put it all the way around the edges. And this way, as when I pull them up, they're going to stay. And then maybe I won't have to worry about tying it off in the middle because I don't like the way it looks. Let me show you. See this one? I tied it in the middle to tighten it up, and I don't like that look. I don't like that thread showing. I know I'm being particular. See, on this one, just by tightening it up, I have no threads anywhere. And I like that much, much better. I've got my hole, but that's okay. I like it better. Let's see, this one. No threads. See if I can find, now this black one, really my white one is the best one I've done. No threads showing, and I just glued it and it stayed. I know I'm being too particular, but these are gifts and I want them to be just right. All right, I'm going to have a lot more of the white ones mixed in there and more of the light patterns. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Take this one and this one, both of your threads, and start at the same, kind of at the same time, pulling them up. And this is what I found aggravating, is I had to kind of hold it down and pull like this, because you have to get your don't tie too tight or you'll break your threads. But you want it tight as you can get it. So that it's tight around here. You want all of your, see your little prongs around on your bottle cap? You want them to be, you know, real defined. And then tie it as tight as you can get it. And tie about 2 times. There's your yo-yo. Now, in some of the, now see my hole is it's there, but it's centered. That's what I'm more, because some of mine, when I made them, I swear they were off-centered, and I couldn't for the life of me get it done right. Of course, the more you make of these things, the faster you're going to get, and you're going to get it done right. But because that glue is there, it sticks down. And if you need to pull one of these up, you know, see, like right here, this needs to come up. See that? There. Now, perfect. All right. I know this is a pain, but how cute. I wish I could show you a finished. You just, when you want to sew these together, you just sew a stitch about a 1/4 inch, go in and out, in and out, in and out, and in and out. Just right here, just so you, let's see if I can show you on this one. All she did was just catch her bottle top 2 or 3 times, went over to the next one, caught it 2 or 3 times, and then back through that, back and forth. And so all she did was just to connect them. Now, see her stitch, let's see if we can find. Most of them are up towards, you know, they're not on this front part. They're on the, see on the bottom how you put those two together? That's how you sew it. That's the best thing to do, is do your two like this. And so, right there, and right there. And that's how you attach them. So on the bottom side. All right, Jiminy. I'm so glad I've kind of got this figured out. This one I got done on my very first try. And I can't say that about the others. It's taken me 2 or 3 tries to get them done. Of course, the black ones are better because you don't see all your mistakes. All right, how many of you are going to make a yo-yo trivet? We'll see. Thank you. God bless.